one, Apple, take two.
Let's try something more mellow. Okay.
世界の淵で銀河に耳を澄ませてそよ風くるぶしに光るリン して私たちを隠して
Hi, Miss Barthy. This is our idea.
So what do you have today?
Luckily we have film. We look at film.
You have 3 days. It's time to lock in.
Walking down Southwest Hine Street, there is this trail that goes down to the forest below. This area, called Schmitz Park, it was named after Emma and Ferdinand Schmitz. Donated to the city of Seattle in pieces through the period of 1908 to 1912, Schmitz Park shows an old-growth forest in the middle of West Seattle. The 53.1-acre park is home to a few exceptionally large conifers, trees that were once common throughout the Puget Sound area. On the forest floor, there is an abundance of ferns and other species of plants. It is home to many species of birds such as woodpeckers, flickers, and is also home to squirrels, raccoons, and rabbits. What I like about this park is the fact that it is a huge green space in an urban area. Unlike in most major cities, you don't get a niche park such as this. Thank you for watching, and please enjoy the rest of this short film.
Now, back to planet Earth. Planet Earth is home to many different species. One of these species being the Preppius studicus, or prep student for short. Prep students often travel in packs of 4 to 5, but at times can reach up to 10. In the group our team followed, we have identified 4 members of the group. The alpha of the pack is seen citing an unsightly mullet, the second in command with a blue coat, and his crony following in suit. The strange thing about this pack is that it also houses a taller subspecies of prep student called Michaelius Charles, or just Mike for short. Saddened by having Collegio early in the morning and still recovering from a failed test, the Alpha leaves an opening for two lesser males in the pack to assert their dominance. While attempting to swoon a mate, the treacherous second-in-command makes his move. Embarrassed and humiliated by this assertion of power, the Alpha attempts to reassert his dominance. In order to avoid drawing attention from predators, they agree to fight at a later time. Now away from predators and distractions, the battle ensues. The lesser male escalates the situation by putting his Crocs into sport mode to increase his athleticism. The duel is conducted via shadowboxing, a brutal blood sport in the Seattle Prep ecosystem. The lesser male triumphs, leaving the once powerful Alpha to be torn apart by scavengers.
Loser!
Emboldened by his successes, the new Alpha attempts to assert his dominance over his friend. Unbeknownst to them, they have attracted a predator. Titurius Jugicus, top of the food chain, quickly assigns them Jug. Without the Alpha to protect them, the group falls to the bottom of the food chain.
Losers. Can't be getting Jug Monday, boys. Who are you, Kurtz? Hey.
Without his pack, the lesser Mike is consumed by the wilderness.
Excuse me. Jug.
Third, 2024. A night that would change my life forever. Or at least for like a week. Our story begins at a time when dinosaurs roamed the earth. Charlie Chaplin was the biggest name in comedy, and Mr. Elliot Weeks was a freshman in college. Because he formed a little band known as the Elliot Weeks Quintet. Once the hottest name in the Olympia jazz scene, the Elliot Weeks Quintet has since all but faded into obscurity, with only a few copies of their debut studio album left in circulation. It's been my mission to get a copy of this album, and my chance came at the cast party of Guys and Dolls, where I offered to roll Mr. Weeks in a game of craps. If I won, he'd have to host a listening party for the album so the whole school could enjoy it. But if I lost, me and my friend Andrew would have to go vegan for a week. And I lost on Snake Eyes.
Another rule of the bet is that we'd have to make a video documenting our experience going vegan. Today, you'll see a short excerpt of that video of us making a barbecue tempeh protein bowl.
So, we have all our clips, but what are we going to use for music? So, if you couldn't guess, the story doesn't end there, because thanks to the album's original Kickstarter page, I was able to track down Louis Van Camp, former member of the Elliot Weeks Quintet, and he supplied me with a copy of the album that you tried to hide for so long, Mr. Weeks. So everyone, the music you'll be hearing today is from that album, made by Mr. Elliot Weeks. And Mr. Weeks, I hope this makes us even, huh? Enjoy.
Not taking chances anymore. The risks don't seem to fit the score. I've been crawling and begging on the floor. Not taking chances anymore. I see the city and its lights, the way it lights up the night. All the lies of a future so bright, and I'm not fighting that fight.
My hands are clean. Grow up.
Why is it wet?
So, I'm here to tell you about some funny stuff that happened in history once upon a time ago. So, first of all, we got the Third Defenestration of Prague. Yes, there were 2 defenestrations before this, and if you didn't know, defenestration is the act of throwing a guy out a window. Yes, it is my favorite word in the English language. But moving on to the important stuff. The Third Defenestration of Prague occurred when a bunch of Protestants got mad at a Catholic king, and then they had some delegates meet up in a building, you know how it goes, and someone got a little bit too mad, so the Catholics got thrown out the 70-foot-tall building. Now, normally, getting thrown out of a 70-foot-tall building will lead to your death, but the Catholic delegates survived. If you're a good Catholic, you'll know that a flock of angels picked them up and carried them to safety. If you're a good Protestant, you'll know that they survived because they fell into a massive pile of deuce. Our second moment occurs during the Napoleonic Wars, when Britain and France were at war for the billionth time, because, they love doing that so much. A French warship got shipwrecked off of the English town of Hartlepool, and the only survivor was the ship's monkey. Don't worry, everyone had a monkey back in the day, it was totally normal. It washed up ashore, and the Englishmen, having never seen a monkey before, assumed it was a Frenchman. Well, he's short, hairy, and he can't speak English. I'm pretty sure that's a Frenchman if you ask me. The whole town got together, held a trial for the monkey, and then subsequently hung it from the gallows. And that's why today, if you ever meet someone from Hartlepool, they're known as a monkey hanger. Our final story occurs when the king of Korea fell off his horse. He told his scribes to not write about it in the official records. Hey, could you guys leave this out of the official records? Sure. Guys, I can slowly see you writing this down. Knock it off. No, we're not writing it down. Yes, you are. I see it. Quit it. Knock it off. And then the king told me to not write this down in the historical record. God dang it. His scribes included both his falling off the horse and the fact he told them not to write it down. And from this day on, this king was known as the guy who fell off his horse and told his scribes not to write it down.
Drive.
Where to?
I don't care, just drive. How long you been driving?
About 16 years or so.
You ever been in an accident?
Nothing major, just some minor fender bender here and there.
I just got in one, that's why I was asking. Oh! Tapped the guy. Wasn't paying attention, just looking down at something. Let's see. Look at this. Oh! I think I knew him initially, but couldn't tell when I hit him. I think I was supposed to meet him too, but that didn't work out, obviously. That's a tricky task. Missed it. I was working. And this isn't the first time either. I did one other thing before that. They told me to not mess up this time.
Donatello, the fish.
The fish? That's stupid.
I don't care. Just hit him. And don't mess up.
Alright, if you say so. That's a tricky task. Missed it. I didn't need the bat. Drive.
Where to?
I don't care, just drive. How long you been driving?
About 16 years or so.
You ever been in an accident?
Nothing major, just some minor fender bender here and there.
I just got in one, that's why I was asking. Tapped the guy. Wasn't paying attention, just looking down at something. I think I knew him initially, but couldn't tell when I hit him. I think I was supposed to meet him too. That didn't work out, obviously. I was working. And this isn't the first time either. I did one other thing before that. They told me to not mess up this time. Here I am. Here I am. I messed it up. I don't know what they're gonna think. God. They're not gonna be happy with me. That's it. I'm gonna die. I swear I'm gonna die. This is over. Let me out. Let me out.
Do you know the fish?